I'm just using that for now until we get a new cord.
More so than even Stafford.
Yes.
It's gonna die by the time we get down there.
But one of a member of the media who's voting for this award.
That's why I'm just using that for a change of pace.
Know him pretty well. Hub Arkish. He's been around for a long time. He's out of Chicago. He's been almost no football weekly, and he had a radio show. We had him on the guest years ago. But Hub Arkish, I'll give him this credit. He's being honest. He's not backing away. But they asked him about voting for Aaron Rodgers. And here's what Hub Arkish said. I don't think you can be the biggest jerk in the league and punish your team and your organization, your fan base the way he did in the MVP. He has been the most valuable. Has he been the most valuable player on the field? Yeah. You can make that argument. But I don't think he's clearly that much more valuable than Taylor Cup or Brady. So from where I sit, the rest of it is why he's not going to be my choice. Do I think he's going to win it? Probably. A lot of voters don't approach it the way I do, but others do, who I've spoken to. And one of the ways we get to keep being voters is we're not allowed to say who we are voting for until after the award has been announced. I'm probably pushing the envelope by saying who I'm not voting for, but we're not really supposed to reveal our votes. There are no guidelines. We're told to pick the guy who we think was valuable to his team, but I don't think it says anywhere strictly on the field, although I do think he hurt his team on the field by the way he acted off the field. All right, I think I'm sorry, Hub Arkish. Get off my lawn, you old fart. Seriously. Look, I don't agree with Aaron Rodgers and the lying, deceiving, the immunization and all that kind of stuff. I don't agree with him at all. I think he came out looking like an idiot. However, the most valuable player is for what's happening on the field. And he has been the most valuable player in the National Football League. If you don't think so, give me football reasons why you should. Don't give me his, antics with the immunization. That is not a reason, keep him away from the MVP.
Right.
If he missed games, it hurt his team because of certain things, you could maybe stretch it that way. I wouldn't even do that. How the hell can you use that with deciding whether you're voting for a guy for most valuable player? That's worse than not voting for Bonds.
So let's dig into this a minute,
Yeah.
okay? And right now, the Green Bay Packers, first in the NFC North, first in the NFC. They've got home field advantage, 13-3. Aaron Rodgers harmed his team. I'm trying to figure out how he harmed them. Now, you could say that if the offseason had gone differently, and maybe he was there for a few of the OTAs, there wasn't as much drama, that they start the season out a little bit better in week one.
Yeah, they got killed by the Saints.
All right, so let's just, for the sake of this argument, let's hang that one on Aaron Rodgers, because there's not another 44 guys that are on the field. Let's just hang that one on him. And then let's fast forward to mid-season when they play the Kansas City Chiefs in Kansas City. And to start the game off, they show Jordan Love's mom and girlfriend in the very back row of Arrowhead. And Jordan Love is playing this game because Aaron Rodgers was immunized, but not vaccinated. They lose that game 13-7. A little bit inept on offense. So let's again put this one on Aaron Rodgers. So now you give 2 losses to Aaron Rodgers. Let's put the Vikings loss on the rest of the team. So Aaron Rodgers is a 2-loss quarterback, 13 wins. The Green Bay Packers are a 1-loss team, in theory, without the dramatic events of Aaron Rodgers. However, in that 1 loss to the Kansas City Chiefs, we know who they would be playing with, and that would be Jordan Love.
Yeah.
At 13-3, if you play the schedule back, with Jordan Love as your starting quarterback, how many wins and how many losses do you have?
Probably, I would say, maybe 6 wins.
here in Detroit. But at the very worst, you're not first in the North. You're not first in the NFC. You don't have home field advantage all the way through to the Super Bowl. Aaron Rodgers, with what he's been able to do this year with that team, if you don't vote for him again, you could make an argument for Cooper Kupp and what he has meant to the Rams. If you take Cooper Kupp off of that team, are they still going to make the playoffs? Probably.
Well, whatever.
If you take Tom Brady off of the Bucs, are they going to be a playoff team?
No, take Jonathan Taylor off the Colts. They're not even competing. They would to Jackson.
And so it's when you see what Aaron Rodgers has done in Green Bay, and the fact that they're a dominant team, and they continue to be a dominant team with him at quarterback.
The bottom line in all this is, why is this a-hole using this stuff to shape his vote?
No, it's stupid. It's absolutely irrelevant. But that's my point.
Right.
Is the irrelevance is Aaron Rodgers and whoever is going to be the MVP should be judged by what they do on the football field. And his team has not been affected by the off-field issues. Now, maybe it will be next year, but the voting has nothing to do with next year.
No, absolutely. 248-539-9797. That's the telephone number. That is the ticket text number as well. Let's say good morning to Keith in Detroit. How you doing, Keith?
I'm fine. Here's my question, right?
Yep.
Aaron Rodgers cheated too, right?
Pardon?
Did Aaron Rodgers cheat or not?
Cheat?
No.
He didn't.
He said he was vaccinated, didn't he?
No, he did not.
Turn
He
blanker.
lied. He didn't cheat. There's a difference.
My man, stop. It's the same thing.
No, it's not.
Well,
It is. You tell a lie, he's a liar.
All right, so we're going to get...
He should have been suspended for the game.
he didn't
like
say he
everybody
was
else.
vaccinated. He said he was immunized.
Right. He was... Whatever, okay?
So y'all don't think he should have been suspended for lying and cheating like
Okay,
that, right?
that's a different argument. The fact that the NFL...
No, it's not a different argument.
Yeah, it is,
He's
Keith.
anybody else for it.
Keith, listen to me. That has nothing to do... We're talking about whether he should be the MVP or not. We can have a discussion.
I don't think he should be the MVP.
Why?
Because of that.
Okay. Well,
Why should I want to lie and cheat to the MVP?
because he was 13-3. He's the best player in football this year.
Yeah.
That's why. Would you take him on the Lions?
But I tell you what, if he lost them 3 games, they lost them 3 games, you wouldn't stop by the MVP.
Hey, Keith, would you want him on the Lions?
No.
Are you a Lions fan?
Yeah, but that makes
Have you been drinking today, Keith?
Good job.
You've been drinking today, Keith. See, I'm trying not to violate what I say. Yes, I'm trying to be nice to people in 2022.
They're testing you.
I don't want Aaron Rodgers on the Lions because he misled people.
Yeah, a guy that hasn't thrown an interception in the division in 3 years. 2 years.
We're too good. We want to just go back to 30 years ago. Really? I mean...
But again, it's when you think about the argument that Arkish is trying to make, and that is he is a jerk and a bad guy, and that has somehow affected his team. In what way?
Right. And has he hurt the organization? Yeah, perception a little bit during that time, because people said, well, the Packers did stuff they knew. He wasn't wearing a mask. Well, okay, fine. That has nothing to do with what happens on the field.
No. I mean, he's a great quarterback. He's a first ballot Hall of Famer having a first ballot Hall of Fame season.
Just admit it, Hub. Grew up in Chicago, you hate the Packers. Admit it. 97 won the team.
Crack a cold one and get game day ready with all your country favorites. Tailgate Crashers, the new Odyssey exclusive station. Get it on the Odyssey app today. WXYT FM and WXYT HD1 Detroit. Farm Center last night.
4.5 minutes to go. Oubre. Martin to.
Oh! Kelly Oubre
Goodbye,
again.
Goodbye, Mark. You cannot miss. That's unbelievable. 129 to 94.
Our champion and Rick Mahorn right here on 97.1 The Ticket. Kelly Oubre 8 threes in the fourth quarter alone. That's one off of the NBA record in a single period. And it was a blowout in Charlotte as they won at home 140 to 111. Wire to wire, Detroit's mini win streak snapped last night. Michigan State's streak continues though. They beat Nebraska at the Breslin Center 79 to 67 for their 8th straight victory. They're now 4-0 in the Big Ten. Michigan football star Aiden Hutchinson saying his goodbyes to Michigan and its fans as he prepares for the next step of his football career, the NFL Draft. The Heisman runner-up thanking his coaches, U of M family, and his family and friends via a post on social media for what he calls the best time of his life. He's expected to be a high first-round pick for teams in April. And 2 Wolverines also entering the transfer portal, receiver Dalen Baldwin and lineman Christopher Hinton, who was an All-Big Ten honorable mention this season. And the team of top tennis player Novak Djokovic looking for answers after they were denied entry into Australia. With the Open coming up on January 17th, Djokovic claimed to have an exemption for the COVID vaccine. The country disagrees and canceled the visa of the Serbian star. At the Ticket Update Desk, I'm Chris Villar. For more, stay tuned to 97.1 The Ticket and Odyssey.com. Live from the Jamie Samuelson Studio, Stoney and Jansen on 97.1 The Ticket.
Good morning, everyone. It is a Thursday. It is the Stoney program here on 97.1 The Ticket. Greg Margrave and Bubba. I am Mike.
Morning, Stoney.
How are you?
Doing good. It's Thursday. This week seems to be going by a little bit more quickly than other weeks, and it's the first week of the year. It's our first time back. I don't know what seems different about it, but woke up this morning and said, I can't believe it's Thursday.
Yeah. By the way, little Teddy and your wife flew back yesterday.
They did. They got back in town. It was
Good to see the little guy.
it was great to see him. Great to hold him. And then as soon as he grabs in your arms, you understand that not all of it's great.
Wrapped in your arms right away.
Oh, yeah.
Hi, Dad.
Yeah, hi, Dad.
You. I held it in on the plane.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, I did tell him to be good for his mom, so he was. But yeah, it was great to see him. The girls love to see him back in town, and we're back to full strength.
Beautiful.
Start to year off.
He was a good flyer.
He was. And fortunately, whoever the kind gentleman who lives in the Metro Detroit area that sat next to my wife, if you were on a flight from LA to Detroit, sitting next to a woman carrying a baby, and you helped out, thank you. My wife said that he was very kind and very helpful. So it's always nice when somebody does a good deed for someone else.
Absolutely.
How was your night? How was Wednesday night for in the Stonehouse?
Nothing exotic. Just watch some sports. That's what I do.
Yeah,
People ask me, "Have you caught up on this show?" I don't watch sports. My
Yeah.
wife goes to the other room and watches. Abbott Elementary. School, obviously.
Okay. I saw that as I do the same thing. I pretty much watch sports, or while I'm watching it on a laptop, I'll let the kids have the TV.
Oh.
And so last night at least they recorded and were watching The Bachelor started.
Oh, yeah, it started on Monday.
Oh, did it? Yeah, see, I'm always a little bit behind. But then as the commercials were going, and I don't know why this one has stuck with me. I think that everybody is trying to overdo TV shows and trying to find the next hit, obviously. And this one is called The Cleaning.
Oh,
Yeah, and it's like, I don't know if it's...
a reality show?
No, it's a I don't know if it's a crime drama or it's a...
Sounds like a porn. Cleans your house, among other things. She wears the French maid's outfit.
Yeah, no. This one I think carries a gun and has special skills, and she's I guess the premise of the show is that she's cleaning a house, somebody attacks the house, she defends the house, and it comes to find out that she's not just a cleaning lady, she's a highly trained mercenary.
A particular set of skills. Stoney, I'm a little surprised we haven't seen a commercial for this show, judging based on it's on Fox, and we watch the Lions games on Fox.
Right.
Don't pay attention. Listen, by the way, we talked about this a while. Look, I think she's great. It's not nothing against her. I don't want to see another Serena Williams director.
Those are annoying. So
Oh my God!
Where she hits the ball to John McEnroe.
Yes.
He's crying.
Yeah, now they had a new one with Matrix and all that. It's like, enough already. I've seen that movie so many times. It's like, all right, I get it.
while everyone was complaining about the Applebee's commercial, that was going on.
Yes.
Yeah. I guess I still like Applebee's commercial. I like the song. I don't care about Applebee's. I just like the song.
It's okay. Once in a while.
He did the halftime of the highlight of the Friday night game last week. He did halftime.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah. So Walker Hayes, I think, is the one that sings it. No, it doesn't matter.
Anyway, so the sports I did watch last night, I watched most of the Michigan State game. The Pistons, as Chris Villar mentioned, got blown out coming off the 2-game winning streak, a big win in Milwaukee. Very predictable. Not the way the game went, 140 to 111. And it was more Charlotte playing unbelievable, making all these shots. I mean, 57% from three, 60% overall. Kelly Oubre with 8 3-pointers in the third quarter. That's unbelievable. 140 to 111, like I said. Trey Lyles, 17. Cade had 16. So, tonight's going to be, I think, must-see TV just as you watch John Morant.
Oh, absolutely.
They play at Memphis. I mean, John
Man,
Morant,
they can fly.
right now, John Morant is in the conversation. Well, their record when he doesn't play.
Yeah, well, it's a good team.
Yeah, all right.
But his ability and his athletic ability to be able to, contort his body while he's in air. I mean, he made a couple of game-winning shots. That was last week.
Yes.
Where he not only, changed his body position, changed hands, was falling back. He's just a terrific. He's one of those guys that's just a lot of fun to watch.
Memphis is good.
I know.
25-14, fourth seed in the West right now.
Jerry Jackson, really, really well. Xavier Tillman, I think, the local connection.
Yeah.
But it'll be fun. A fun watch tonight.
Yeah, they make
That's late.
that West Coast trip.
Yes, we'll hear from Jeff Blashill coming up momentarily around 6:18. One other NBA note. Kyrie Irving is back. Playing road games.
Did you get so you don't get updates on your phone notifications?
No.
I got the notification, and it may be the dumbest notification I've ever received. And that is Kyrie Irving makes his first basket of the